Aries, my favorite sign in the whole world. You know why Aries is my favorite sign in the whole world? It's because I feel like Aries is that energy that makes you say something and can clear an entire room. And then that person, that Aries still goes, yep, I said that. And nobody is even fucking here anymore. Like you would just have the balls to say what you need. You know, like Aries, it's like not even necessarily confidence, but it's like you could be the most unconfident Aries, but confident in what you say. You know? Aries is that kind of person. Even if you guys are wrong, you will still like fight till the end on you being wrong. Which is hilarious because that means that you stand up for yourself and there's nothing fucking wrong with that and nobody can say that there's anything wrong with that. So, I have been singing this Dave Matthews song. The Space Between Us. I don't know if somebody's hiding. Did you see that card just fly? And I sang the part in my head, where I'll be hiding, waiting for you. Like, so I'm like, is somebody hiding? Look at that, Leo. Four of Pentacles. Let's see. Ooh, Ace of Wands. So far, Strength and the Ace of Wands came through the reading I just did as well. And that's like, this is so much fire energy. Ooh, Eight of Swords kind of in limbo here. You might get trapped into something, but it's for money. Whoa. Those cards just went everywhere. Okay, King of Wands, Six of Swords. Two of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Emperor. Like, what the fuck? Isn't that you? Isn't Aries the Emperor? So you showed up. Look at you. I told you. I love your energy. You have amazing energy. Now, I just have to set these cards up. Because something's happening here. Okay, yeah, that's before that. Okay, so way that I see this is it looks like some money is coming in, okay, with the Four of Pentacles. And it's I can't even say that that's money coming in, but I feel like you could be starting to hold on to it, okay? And by holding on to it, okay, like there could be some type of plan and it's bigger than you. And this plan takes a lot of strength to do, okay? Because you could have to start putting away your money for something that you don't even know what it is that you're doing, okay? But this wand kind of flies around the whole reading here, okay? So it starts off as a single wand, as an Ace of Wand. So some type of fucking heated new beginning happening here. And I feel like this heated new beginning, like we can clarify this, but this heated new beginning I feel like has something to do with work, okay? And it's something that gets you confined into it. But it's confinement in limbo. It's not as if you have to stay there. But if you want to move, then you have to stay somewhere so then you can put some shit together. right? And then you become the King of Wands. So once you get locked into something, could be a contract, could be something to do with money. As soon as you sign the dotted line, okay, then you become a very powerful person. Then it's like when the King of Wands is ready to move, when he is ready to do what he needs to do, he's fucking pumped up to do it. Okay? But you got to put fire under his ass, which is what the Ace of Wands is here for. So then there's this whole, okay, well then what do we do? What do we do now? Okay, and you realize there's a cat sitting with him. Cats are very magical. Okay, and I feel like cats help you bring about change, to be honest. And so then there becomes this decision, okay, of what to do and where to go. Because once you get your power, then you realize that there's something you have to leave behind and there's a new goal to go towards. Okay, and then that's where you decide to go. And it has something to do with an emperor. Okay, so it's like you might, because you start putting some money away, you might be headed right towards emperorism. Okay, I don't know how to say that word as a end result, but you could be headed towards something, and then that's where, oh, see, I thought that was the Six of Wands. That's the Knight of Wands. You'll realize I'm dyslexic. I see cards and I will say the exact opposite thing. And no, I am not doing it on purpose. And no, I don't know that I call a card a different name until I watch the video. I have no idea that I've done it. My boss has just realized how dyslexic I am, and she thinks it's hilarious because being dyslexic is actually really funny, and it makes you say things and do things that people are just not expecting. And I just bring a blossom to her eye now with my dyslexia because of the shit that I say to her sometimes. And then she's like, dyslexia? Yeah, it's coming out. So anyways, Knight of Wands. Then, I mean, this wand, the thing is that this wand leads you through the entire reading. Because it goes from a wand and then it goes into the king's hands, right? It goes into the king's hands, and then you decide what to do with it, because with the Three of Wands, you can only choose one direction. You can only go one way. You can't go two ways. You can only go one way, right? And then the staff is sitting in the emperor's hands, and then it's also with the knight. So, like, this is where this reading, I'm gonna clarify now, but it seems to me like you're headed somewhere, and this Eight of Swords is what gives you, I put the Knight of Wands below the Eight of Swords for a reason, because I knew that whatever you have to get held into, or whatever happens to you, once this wand moves, okay, the stagnation or the held in contempt is what is gonna drag you forward, kicking and screaming. Is what's gonna move you forward, right? People think that when they get bored and it's stagnant energy that they don't know what to do, and it gets confusing, and you wonder why you're making all this money and you're not spending it and you're not doing anything. It's because there's a bigger plan. There's a, and some of us don't want to spend money. Some of us don't. I mean, I don't need to shop to make myself feel good. Right? I don't need to eat to make myself feel good, or go out with my friends to make myself feel good, right? Like, if you can make yourself feel good knowing that you're making money to move yourself, then you won't have to spend it. You won't feel like what you're doing is for nothing, because it is actually for something way bigger than probably what you anticipated. Okay? Sorry, my throat, it is so dry here. Holy fuck. It's like, it sounds like my voice is like changing. Oh, I just gagged. Whoa! What the fuck? I was not anticipating that. Where the hell did that just come from? Hex. With accidents and monster. What? Is this the right reading? Are you doing an Aries reading right now, cards? Like, what did this just... Why? Why the hex? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, one thing I can say for sure is that the time is up on something. And when the time is up, okay, cycles end and new things begin. We can't stop time, okay? Excuse me. We cannot stop time as hard as we try, okay? So, there could have been a hex on you, okay? Or some very unfortunate bad luck. And it's the world is trying to move you, okay? They're trying to move you forward because you could also be working for somebody that is not a very good person and you don't know that they're not a good person. So this could be a new job coming in because somebody is not claiming to be who they are, right? So when, you could have a mission in this world and it's to uncover monsters. It's to uncover people who are not, what they're displaying in 3D is not who they are on the inside, right? And there could be some nasty energy around you, and that's why the world wants to move you, right? So then you can get away from energies and entities and things that you don't need in your life anymore, right? Like malls and consumerism and stuff like that like you kind of grow out of. Like, I know I have to consume, and I know I have to consume a lot, and that's why I spend my money where I need to. I spend my money on food. I spend my money on weed. I spend my money on clothes. I spend my money on things that are going to keep me here and inhabiting this earth. Not a bunch of shit that I buy off the TV or on a magazine because I think it looks cool and I need to spend myself to make myself feel good. Right? Like that money, think about that hard-earned money that you make. You buy one thing on the internet, there goes 5 or 6 hours of your paycheck that you worked your ass off to get. And you just spent like that on something that you haven't even seen, looked at. You don't even know if it's going to get delivered. You have no idea. Right? So it's like, why not get out? If you're getting out a bad energy, that means good energy is coming your way. Which means if you start putting your money away, then by putting your money away, that moves you because then you have the freedom to start doing things. Okay? And as you get out and you start doing things, then you realize the direction in which you want to go. And you might have been single for a really long time and now you want to settle down. Right? You want to be with your family. You want to be in a position, okay, where you're happy and content with your life and no longer having to search for something or move for something because something tells you that you have bad energy around you, right? Like, wouldn't it be so much easier that if you know that something's not right around you to start building the track so then you can ride victoriously into your future and all hot and heavy and not worrying about having the strength to do it because you just did it? Right? Sometimes we get projections in our minds and we get these beautiful images of what we could do, and then all of a sudden we try to put it into motion, and then that's where the obstacles come. Because anything that's worth anything is not going to be easy to obtain. And if it is easy to obtain, what's going to happen? You're going to take advantage of it. Right? So it's things that we have to work for and gain for that we end up obtaining and hanging around for because we worked that hard for it. We're not just going to throw it away. Right? So that could be a huge indicator in this reading, is because we do have Blaze One for the Nation. There's such good energy coming in for you.